Hey guys, it's the Gamer Untamed. Today I went to a birthday party and we went go-karting and that was super fun. For like the first 5 seconds, like, panicking, and then like, drive! And then we played 2 games of laser tag. That was fun. I came like 4th and 5th. Not too bad, but whatever. And we then played on the arcade games and I got like heaps of tickets and I got this. Yeah, typical me to get a machete with blood on it. I was like, I had to go back and get more tickets because I wanted this. And I needed what? I needed 33 more tickets to actually get the sword. Now I have a machete with blood on it, which is what I wanted. And it's like, it's like dripping at the top. I'm so cool. Yeah. That's my machete. Also, I have a beanbag now. Also, I know that the room's kind of like blue. I don't know why it's like blue. I don't know why it's like blue. Oh my god, I don't know. But I don't know, like the light is weird today. And I had to put the actual lights on so that it would make the room look more normal. Anyway, this video is actually not like at all like a light-hearted video. It's about a really serious topic that I've been thinking a lot about. Today, my video is, as you can see, it's called Violence in Video Games. And basically, I'm talking about this because there are many articles on the internet that are talking about Obama wanting to do a study in violence in video games and pretty much saying that this is the cause to the mass shootings at Sandy Hook Primary School or kindergarten or preschool. I'm not really sure what it is because in Australia it's different. If it's kindergarten, it's prep for us. So they look like prep-year-olds in Australia. So like prep. So primary school for us. They want to put taxes on video games. And I'm going to be talking about this in a couple of different ways. One, I'm going to be talking about the relation to the Sandy Hook massacre. And I'm also going to be talking about the benefits of video games and how this is ridiculous. Because I think it's ridiculous and I think it is a topic worth discussing. So this is going to be a very serious video. I'm going to make a new playlist for this because I would really like to do more of these. Please comment if you do like to see more of this stuff from me. If you think I did a good job of it, please let me know because it's good to know. And so before I start with the actual deep discussion, I'm just going to give an overview over what the articles, all of the articles, have been talking about. Okay, these articles have all come into play because of the mass shootings massacre at Sandy Hook Primary School or preschool, and this person killed 26 people, 20 children, and 6 adults. Now, this is horrendous. It made me feel sick that someone could do this to young kids and that they can get away with it because he committed suicide. It was terrible. But how the hell can it be related to video games? I really don't understand how it can be at all connected. At all. I'm befuddled at this stupid remark made by heaps of people, heaps of politicians and congressmen, and now Obama's on board with this. I don't know what he said, but he's on board with this study. So basically there have been countless articles, not just one politician saying this, but multiple politicians saying it. And I have a quote from a congresswoman about her proposed tax on video games. Seriously? Okay. U.S. Congresswoman Dianne Franklin said her proposed tax would help to finance mental health programs and law enforcement measures to prevent mass shootings. Really? From this article, from what she's just said then, it's pretty much saying there's going to be lots more shootings in the future, so you better protect ourselves. One person has done this. He's not alive. Doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Do Do you see the amount of people who are shocked at this? Prisoners don't like this happening to children. Anyone who comes in who's killed a child or molested a child or hurt a child somehow, they will have the worst time in prison. Trust me, that is one thing prisoners do not like, and it's been on Dr. Phil, that's how I know. You can find multiple of these articles. There are a few on news.com.au. For Australia, that's how I found out, and there are many. There's also a different article on Forbes. Now, this is a little related, but not really. And released a couple days ago. Someone called Ralph Nader, I'm not sure who this person is, calls violent video games electronic child molestation. What? Are we being molested through the screen? Are people in the screen molesting people? Are we turning into molesters? Is that what they're getting on about? Because I don't see how a game, for example, yeah, here's a good one. I don't see how Batman could be molesting me. I don't see how Batman could be molesting people. It's Batman. Don't diss Matt, but it's Batman. He was a comic before a video game. It's Batman. It's freaking Batman. Like he's gonna go molest a child. Like there's gonna be child molestation in Batman. God. Are people that stupid these days? I don't even... if that's what it means, because it makes no sense. Back to the other articles on the Obama front. He's calling for a study in video game violence connection to real gun violence. And this to me seems so unlikely. Because I believe that every gamer isn't stupid enough to actually think that what they're doing in a game, when you're killing someone, no matter what they've done, is okay. I don't think they're stupid. They know that games are just a form of entertainment and are not real. Every type of game is this. Media, movies, television, actual board games that are a game. They know it's not real. It's not actually happening. And what I think is funny is because us as gamers, I'm a gamer, that's why I'm talking about this. I know that when it's okay in games for us to be violent. Because in games, we're shooting for reasons. Not that it's okay to shoot people in general, but in a game, it is okay. It has been cleared. It's fine. In games, this is what we do. When we are playing a shooter, for example, I'm going out of the camera, sorry. Mass Effect. You shoot aliens. Yeah, okay, aliens that's a good one to do. What's another example? In COD, we shoot the army enemies, which people do in the army. What are other shooting games? I had quite a few. LA Noire, we're shooting criminals because they're trying to kill us. We are shooting in self-defense. What other games do shoot people? Fallout 3, we're shooting morphed animals and made-up creatures and things like that. That is okay. When we shoot people in video games, though, no, it's not okay to do in the real world. Because of the fact that that's what the police are for. But in video games, it has been cleared, it's fine, it's on the shelves in video game stores because of the fact that it is legal to be sold. There's nothing wrong with doing this in a game. There are warnings. This is MA, strong violence. Has that in every single game pretty much. Batman's M, what does that say? Violence. It has violence. Every game is going to have violence aside from The Sims. I would laugh if it did. It actually might. I can't go grab it, but every game, pretty much, any game Any hardcore game has violence in it. You can barely find an M-rated game these days. Everything's MA because it's got sexual and sex scenes or whatever. But they're barely a scene. Itchy. Let me tell you, in my opinion, why this shooting happened. One person, one man, who we don't know played video games, we don't know, so they can't even connect it that way, had to have had a mental problem or disorder to have the need to feel that killing a child or anyone in general is okay or is allowed to be done. Because he did commit suicide because I assume he either felt that I don't want to go to jail or that really wasn't okay or it isn't okay. He did it because there was something in his brain was saying, this, you can do this and it's fine to do. You're not going to get in trouble. Something in their brain is messed up. I'm not saying, oh, they're messed up. I'm saying it's something's wrong. And they can't help that unless they have medication or see professional help. But I'm also saying that is one person who don't know played video games. I don't know why they're connecting it that way. Okay, enough of that. The biggest population of people that don't approve or like video games are parents. Parents of children that are like, 9, 10, 11, 12, whatever. If they don't, this is what I don't get. You tell me that your 10-year-old kid plays video games, right? Say he has Mass Effect, or say he has Fallout 3, or more likely, he plays COD. More likely, he's going to play COD. You don't like it, okay? I'm speaking to parents now. Parents that are disapproving of this. You don't like it, but who has to buy the game for a 10-year-old? A 10-year-old can't buy an M8 15 plus game. He's 10. So, you're buying the game for your kid. You are responsible for what happens in their head, aside from taking a video game seriously or not. That is on your hands. You bought the game for him. No one made you do it. You're the adult. You're allowed to boss little kids around. It's okay to do that. You're an adult. There's nothing wrong with that. That's your job because it keeps them safe. I can't believe I'm telling parents this. It's your fault. I'm sorry. Yes, games are violent. I know that. But you're buying the game and some parents go, oh, it's too violent for my kid. Why does he play it? You bought it for him because he wanted it. You're meant to say no. Yeah, sure, you'll be the bad guy. But if you don't like it, you don't buy it because they can't buy it. They don't have they don't have an ID at that stage. They have a library card they can show up, but it's still going to show their exact age. They can get a fake ID if they hang out with the wrong crowd. But you should know this. You're the parent. You should know who they're friends with. Every parent does. My mum knows everything. It's really weird. So, I'm sorry, but if you don't like it, don't buy it because you're buying it, not them. If someone gets it as a birthday present for them, you tell that person he can't have video games. I don't like it. Don't make excuses for your poor decisions on life. Seriously. Yes, video games are violent. They're always going to be because it is a source of entertainment like movies and television and the internet. You think anybody, I'm talking to everyone now,